Great morning, great morning. You guys come on in. Come on in. Hey, 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 great morning. You guys come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Great morning. Hey, sis. Good to see you. Great morning. Great morning. Y'all come on in. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And be sure to share the broadcast. Be sure to share the broadcast. Great morning, April. Y'all be sure to share the broadcast. Good morning, baby. Thank you so much, Corey, for sharing. I appreciate it. Thank you, April. Girl, that's what everybody be saying. I think it's the water. I think it's the water. Thank you, beautiful. Yeah. Oh, in the house, board, and I'm bored in the house. I'm bored in the house, and I'm in the house board. Thank you, baby. Okay, you guys. So today's live, today's drive-by, y'all know God already had given me the unveiling. I talked about it yesterday. We're doing a 3-day fast. It's called the cut. God is funny. Okay. Let me just say God's funny. Okay. It's called the cut, right? We said that the C was for cleansing, the U unveiling, and the T was for transforming, right? Cleanse, unveil, transform. Okay, it all goes together, all right? So yesterday we talked about the cleansing. It was day 1 of the fast. You know, we're doing a 3-day fast. Some of us are doing a water fast, 24-hour water fast. And so we're doing the fast and it's about cleansing, right? Well, the thing about cleansing is this. When you start cleansing, stuff gonna come out. Stuff is gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It's just what happens when you cleanse. It comes out, right? So the cleanse is an important part of the process. It's the first part because the itch gotta come out. It has to. It must. It's a necessity. When the itch comes out, it unveils some things. It unveils some things. The cleanse, the unveiling, and then the transforming. You can't transform without the cleansing and the unveiling. They all go together. Our problem is this. We want the transformation without the cleansing and the unveiling. I do. Maybe I'm the only one. Like I would prefer it that way. That's just not the way it works. Okay. So yesterday was the cleansing. Yesterday was a challenging day for me. It was difficult for me. It was hard for me. At one point, I was about to eat something. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was about to eat something. I was gonna be like, well, maybe I can just eat after 6. We can do the 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's not what God said. So, but God allowed a situation to arise that let me know, no, your man better drink this water and fast and pray. That's what you better do. Okay. So things happen in our life so that we can do what it is that God needs us to do. All right. So today we're talking about unveiling. I said, get ready for the unveiling. This is what you got to understand. When the unveiling occurs, it is often not pleasant. Everything that God unveils and reveals is not going to be pleasant. You're not going to like it. You're not going to agree with it. You're not going to necessarily want it, but it's necessary. So in the unveiling, baby, you got to deal with what it is. You got to get it out the mud. It is what it is, baby. What you do with it is going to determine how it affects you. period. But the unveiling has to happen. It has to. The unveiling is a necessary part of the process because it is the piece before the transformation. If there is no unveiling, there cannot be a transformation. If you can't see it, it can't change. If you can't see it, you can't process through it. If you can't see it, baby, what? You can't deal with it. So today, I said today is a twofold, right? Today, we're going to talk about getting ready for the unveiling in that, we've got to be prepared for God to unveil and reveal some things in us, in others, in our relationships, in our situations, on our jobs, in our businesses, in ministry. You got to get ready for the unveiling. And I say you got to get ready for the unveiling because, listen, it will knock you off your feet if you're not careful. It will cause you to lose your footing if you're not careful. It will cause you to abort your mission if you're not careful. So you got to get ready for the unveiling. And then you can't be no wimp. You can't be no wimp when the unveiling occurs. What does it mean to be a wimp? You can't run from the unveiling. You can't act like the unveiling didn't happen. You can't shortchange the unveiling. You can't cut it short. There's no shortcut once things are unveiled. You just got to process through them. You just got to go through them. See, we want the shortcut where we don't want to deal with it, or, we want to deal with it quick and then be done. Like, some stuff ain't going to be like that. Some stuff ain't going to be quick. Some stuff going to take more. Some stuff's going to require more of you. Some stuff is going to require you to step all the way out your comfort zone. Some stuff you're going to have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, what in the whole hell? What in the whole hell? I said hell. I did. I will, Lisa. I'll call you. Good morning, Stacy. So look, I'm telling you, I need you to get ready for the unveiling. Get ready for it not to be pleasant. Get ready not to like what you see. Get ready for it to hurt. Get ready for it to be uncomfortable. Get ready for all that. Get ready for it to be friction. Get ready for all that. Get ready for it. That means that you got to get in your stance, right? I told you guys the story about the time I got in a fight. I'm going to share it again, right? So when I was in high school, I had a girl that I considered her a best friend. And, took her to the Michael Jackson concert, not Michael Jackson, the Jacksons concert. She went with me and my daddy. And we got into it about this boy, a white boy. And the boy and I would always play around like he was my husband, I was his wife. We just be joking, right? We weren't dating. We weren't going together. We just would be playing like, oh, hey, husband. Hey, wife. Yeah. So she didn't like it. So she wanted to fight me. Okay. So she wanted to fight me. She was going around telling people she was going to fight me. So me being me, I was not a fighter. I need y'all to understand. I'm a fighter now, but I wasn't a fighter then. So I go to her and I say, I heard that you've been saying stuff about me and that you want to fight me. She said, I did. I said, well, meet me at the library after school at 3:00. I was gangster. Meet me at the library. Okay. So we get out of school. I go to my aunt's house. I change my shirt because I don't know how to mess my good shirt up, my school shirt. I put on a top to some pajamas and I go to the library. So we at the library. We outside the library. We get ready to fight. Okay. One, that she was jealous of me was unveiled in that interaction. Okay. Because why? Okay. So we get to the library. We get ready to fight. I'm like, so you said da, 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 da. She said, forget all that talking. And she kicked me in my stomach. I said, did this have to kick me in my stomach? So I doubled over. I said, wait a minute. And she waited. That's how you know neither one of us were real fighters, okay? Because a real fighter ain't going to stop. Once that double over happened, then it's going in for the kill, right? So she waited. And she shouldn't have waited because I got up and I became Rocky. I began to channel my inner Rocky Balboa. I put my set up. I started bouncing. Listen. Pow, pow, pow. I was punching. Pow, pow, pow. Uppercut. Baby, black the eye, blood in the nose, busted a lip. Pow, pow, pow. I got them hands. I got them. I didn't know I had them to that day. But that day I discovered I had them hands. Baby, I wasn't playing. Pow, 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 pow. Y'all feel that? Pow, pow, pow. Y'all feel that power? Baby, that's how I was throwing them blows, okay? I was throwing them hands. So we hear sirens. They call the police. People at the library call the police. I walk off. I'm pimping off. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me that. I just know I'm Rocky, baby. I'm Rocky. Everybody's like, Veronica, oh my God, you beat her up. You beat her up. I say, yeah. Nah. So I go home. And the next day at school, she got a black eye. You know, you can tell her nose was a little swole. Her lip was cut open, right? You can't tell me nothing. And I done proved my, you know what I'm saying? These hands they had proved themselves. So there were some things that were unveiled in that, though. Let me tell you why I tell this story. There's some things that were unveiled in that. The first thing that was unveiled, I shared with you already, and that was that she was jealous of me. I didn't know she was jealous of me. Like, I'm looking at us as we're friends, and I don't have a reason to be jealous of my friend because you're my friend. Like, why am I jealous of you? But she was jealous of me. The second thing was that she wanted to punk me, right? She wanted me to be scared, you know, to fight. Well, I know she ain't no fighter neither. I ain't no fighter, but she ain't no fighter neither. So listen, we finna be non-fighters together, and we're gonna. So I had to learn that you sometimes you gotta fight. Sometimes you gotta fight, right? I think that we think in Christendom that you're never supposed to fight. Sometimes you gotta fight, okay? And I'm not saying willy-nilly, but sometimes you gotta fight. If you have no fight in you, how can you be a warrior? A warrior has fight in them. If you have no fight in you, then you're not a warrior, okay? So fight may be physical, but it also can be spiritual. So you got to understand the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they are mighty to the pulling down of strongholds, right? So we know that now we don't necessarily war with our hands, but we war in the spirit. We war in prayer. We war in fasting, right? But we war. We don't back down. We don't back down. So when the unveiling comes, you can't back down. Don't back down from the unveiling. Don't back down from conflict. Don't back down from confrontation. You know, some things must be confronted and must be dealt with in order for you to move forward. Can't just avoid it. Can't act like it doesn't exist. Can't bury it. Just because you bury it don't mean it's dead. Just because you bury it don't mean it's dead. Every closed eye ain't sleep. Ain't that what the old folks say? Every closed eye ain't sleep. Just because the eyes are closed don't mean they sleep. Sometimes the closed eyes listen. Okay? So the other thing that I learned from that situation, the other thing that was unveiled was that people will be with you when you win. There were a lot of people that told her, oh, I would fight her. I would beat her up. I would fight her. But baby, when these hands got through landing, pow, 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 they were over there petting me on my back. Telling me, oh, Veronica, you did. I didn't think you could fight. I didn't know you could fight like that. Okay? And there she was, beat up. Because she was listening to people hype her up to come against her friend. Because I was her friend. And the thing about me, when I'm your friend, I'm your friend. When you cut it, when you cross it, it's hard to get back. We went probably 30-some years without talking. After that, we didn't talk. We didn't talk. We didn't speak. It wasn't nothing. Had nothing for her. Because I felt like she violated my friendship. So friendship is important to me. It's important to me because it's hard for me to find friends, real friends, genuine friends that aren't intimidated by me or that don't have an ulterior motive. Okay. So she violated that friendship. What was unveiled was the violation. Fast forward. I'll show you how God works. because I want y'all to get this. Fast forward 30 some years later, she was going through something. And I don't know how, but we became friends on Facebook. We did, though. Okay. She was going through something, and I reached out to her. And we picked it back up. Unfortunately, we didn't end up in physical blows, but the cycle was repeated, pretty much. And some things you can't control the cycle of, right? But you can control your response to. I allowed myself to open all the way back up. And was betrayed yet again, right? And then I had to make a decision. Listen, this is for somebody. I don't know who it's for, but it's for somebody. And after all that happened, I shut down to friendship. Shut down to the possibility of it, especially female friendship. Now, guys, yeah, I could be friends with guys because guys are different. It's some stuff that women do that men don't do, okay? Which is why I've always had more male friends than female friends, and always preferred male friends to female friends, right? Because men, I get them and they get me because I'm part looker. I tend to think more like a dude. I tend to roll more like a dude than I do how women normally roll, right? Didn't take anything away from my femininity because I'm still very much a woman. I'm very feminine now, okay? But my mindset, how I think about things, how I do things tends to be more the way men do them, right? So I didn't want to be open to friendship because I felt like I don't want to deal with women because women are fake. They're not loyal. So I felt him when he said these hoes ain't loyal. I felt him in that song. I felt it. I didn't want to deal with women, and yet God called me to women. I didn't want to deal with women. I didn't want to open myself up to friendship or the possibility of friendship. Like, I felt like I'm just going to get disappointed again. What's the point? Why bother? Like, bump it. Like, I went into more of an isolation mode because every time, when I tell y'all, every single time I tried to deal with women, they were jealous of me. They were intimidated by my presence. And it didn't matter how much I tried to downplay me, and not be me. Like, they still found something to say. It was always something to try to tear me down. Listen. I was like, I'm good on these chicks. I'm good on them. So God, with his sense of humor, would have me doing stuff for women. I mean, it wasn't specifically for women, but it would always be women. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't doing it for women, but women were drawn to me. I said, Lord, look, now God brought a group of women into my life. And in business, so we do business. I'm just being me, right? We build relationship. They stick beside me. They're with me. And we're taking a journey. But I still have my guard up now because I don't trust it, because I've seen what happens when I allow people to see all of me. It gets turned around on me, right? So I still was holding off. But I'm so grateful to God that I stayed in there. And what he did was he gave me a sister squad. A squad that I'm closer to than my blood sisters. That includes one of my blood sisters, but but they got me for real, for real. And I've watched them have me through numerous situations. So I know they got me. This isn't it looked like they got you, but it's going to be a gotcha. It's they got me for real. And it allowed me to heal a wound that was designed to prevent me from getting to my destiny. But God had to unveil betrayal, unveil lies, unveil all this stuff for me to even be in a position to have the opportunity to work through it, to process through it. It took me a while to say these were my sisters. It took me a while. Not because they weren't being sisters, but because I was afraid to let my guard down. But I did. And I'm so glad I did. Listen, the unveiling is going to require you to let your guard down. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like letting my guard down because I don't like getting sucker punched. I don't like getting sucker punched. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like when I don't like it. Because I don't let my guard down like that. Like, it's taken a lot for me to let my guard down. So I don't like it when I let my guard down and I feel like I let my guard down and now I'm getting sucker punched. Like, I don't like it. But look, in the unveiling, I encourage you, angel number 177, to look at you. To really deal with why your guard is up. To get to the place where you accept that people are going to people, that they are going to mess up, they're going to lie, there's some that's going to be jealous of you, there's going to be some that betray you, like it's life. Listen, stop making such a big deal out of it. Don't you change you. Don't change you. You may have to shift how you deal with some people. You may have to manage your expectations of people. But don't stop allowing yourself to be vulnerable. God is looking for us in the vulnerable place. Looking for us in the vulnerable place. My daddy said, "Good morning, beautiful." Saying I'm the same way. God will let you know he forgave you, so you got to do the same. See, my daddy, right? So you do. You have to forgive them. You have to forgive them. You have to keep going, and you have to trust that what you need in your life, God will send. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I need my Sam E, because I need my emotions and my mood all to be lined up today. I got stuff to do. You can think that you've dealt with everything. You can think that you've got everything together. There's some things that God is going to have to unveil in you, in others, in relationships, in ministry, on the job. There's an unveiling that is necessary. Hey, brother, how are you? But the unveiling is not to hurt you. It's not to hurt you. It's not to take you out. It's so that you can deal with what you need to deal with for your transformation to take place. See, I told you that there will be some things where you're translated, the change will come like this. But there are other things that are going to require process, because there's some things that you got to get from the process. The process is the key. The process. We don't like the process. But let me not speak for y'all. Let me speak for me. I don't like the process. Okay? I be like, I don't like none of this. I don't want none of this. I'm not here for none of this. God, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it. And I'm letting you know I don't like it ahead of time. I don't like it. I don't like it. But it's necessary. right? So there's an unveiling that has to happen, an unveiling. And then you got to face things. And then you got to deal with things. And you have to have conversations. Pause right there for 1 minute. So let me tell y'all what a conversation is not. A conversation is not one person doing all the talking. A conversation is not you just yelling and screaming at each other because nobody's listening. A conversation requires you to talk and to listen. Not listen to respond, because sometimes we listen to respond. Oh, I can't wait till they talk to us. Baby, I got something for them, boy. I got something for them, right? Not to listen to respond, but listen to understand. One of the most undervalued skill that we can have is the ability to empathize with someone else, the ability to put ourselves in someone else's shoes, the ability to look at it from their perspective. That ability. And to address it like that. God is trying to show us some stuff. He's trying to show us some stuff. He's trying to heal some wounds. He's trying to address some stuff that maybe you didn't address that you thought you addressed. He's trying to do some stuff. And I'm going to be transparent about me, okay? There's some things that are challenging for me. There's some things that just are challenging for me. As open as I am, right? When I have been open with men who were my significant other, they used it against me. They found a way to use it against me. They took my vulnerability and used it against me. So I developed a defense mechanism for that. So this is my defense mechanism. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. I'm going to tell you what I feel like you won't use against me, because I don't trust you. Not all the way. And that trust thing is big for me. So I get into a place where I don't like being all the way vulnerable. So being married has been challenging for me in some ways, because it's a level of vulnerability that I don't like, because I feel like you're going to at some point use it against me. Maybe it's just me, but that's how I feel. I feel like, not that I have to keep secrets, but I feel like men think they can deal with stuff that they can't deal with. Listen, men are very ego driven, and their egos will get in the way. And so because they're so ego driven, I never try to set up a situation where, I try to remove the ego. Listen, try to remove the things that this is finna be a problem. This finna be a problem, because I know me. And I know I'm working diligently at not shutting down. Okay? Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'll shut it down. Shut the emotions down. I'll shut down. So God is challenging me not to shut down. Not if an obstacle comes, if something comes up, like don't shut down. Don't shut down. I'll be like, Lord, you made me, you know me. So you gonna have to get my mouth. Get my mouth, God. And I think this is why he said, I'm reining you in. When you talk about reins, what they do with horses is they'll put a bit in their mouth, and the reins are used to guide them. Move them forward, pull them to a stop, turn them to the left, turn them to the right. So when we were on the cruise and God says, I'm reining you in so that you can reign. There's a reining in required before you can reign, before you can sit on the throne. You got to be reined in. You've got to be controlled. You got to be controlled. You can't allow your emotions to cause you to make rash decisions. You can't fall into petty. I don't know about y'all. Maybe I'm the only one that needs the rein, but God had to put the reins on me and say, hey, whoa, Nelly now. Whoa, Nelly. Okay? Whoa. To the left. To the right. Now slide. He's had to put the reins on me. So a lot of the unveiling that God is doing right now is to put the reins on me so that I can get control of me. Self-control, discipline. Those are things that I struggled with. All my life, I struggled with self-control and discipline. He said, listen, you can't get to your destiny without discipline. It is required, right? Discipline is required. So let me put these reins on you so you can, but you can't do it unless things arise, unless situations occur, unless there are things that you have to deal with. Listen, it's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the process. So as things are being unveiled, know that they're being unveiled so you can get control of you, your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, those things that you naturally do that are not effective, that are not healthy, that are not functional, that are not moving you towards your destiny. So you've got to get some discipline, right? Some self-control. So God is working with me on that. I may be the only one, but he's working with me on that. Control your mouth. Control it. Control your mouth. Because this mouth right here can be real slick. This mouth right here can be real petty. Y'all see me with my hand up? That's my reminder that I'm in surrender mode. Surrender. Okay, God. Okay. Without that surrender, you're never going to be able to transform. God wants to transform you into who he originally created you to be. He's trying to do a factory reset, but there's so many apps open that he's got to close them. So the unveiling is so that you can know which apps need to be closed, which things need to be closed, what you got to close, what you got to shut down, what you got to this, what you got to that. It's a part of the unveiling. It's a part of the transformation process. We start with the cleanse. Cleansing removes all the extra stuff. Some ish got to flow. You got to see it. You got to smell it because it's designed to unveil some things. And when the things are unveiled, you got to look at them. You got to see them. You got to study them. You got to understand them. You got to deal with them. You got to face them. So often in our lives, we won't face things because we say if we face it, we got to deal with it. That's absolutely right. That's why people can be cheating in a relationship and nothing be said about it. Because if I face it, I got to do something, right? We go through these processes, okay? That's the unveiling. Now, the way that God has gotten me when it comes to discipline is with my body. Fasting is a spiritual discipline. It is a discipline. It is designed to take control from your body to your spirit so that your flesh is not ruling, but your spirit is ruling. Okay? So that's why the 3-day fast, because you've got to get control of your body. It is a mind over matter thing. Okay? So you got to deal with whatever is going on. So God told me 90 days. 9 started May 1st, 90-day transformation. 90-day transformation, transforming you spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, financially, and physically, right? So yesterday, I got a box. This is my unveil of my box. I got a box, right? Because I told you guys that I'm starting to work out, that, I'm changing my eating. There's some things that I'm doing. So if you're on my page and you see the pictures of me, that I shared of when I lost weight, it is my reminder that I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. The difference has to be this time that it's a lifestyle, and I don't allow life to cause me to fall off, right? I don't allow anything to interfere with that process, because that's what I did. So I know how to lose weight, but I don't want to just lose weight. I want to create a healthy lifestyle that I can maintain, a lifestyle that when I'm 80, I'm still living this lifestyle, and I'm able to be up, around, moving, mobile, healthy, strong, working out. I really want to be that 80-year-old woman that's working out. I do. I think it's an important part of your life to work out, but it has to be a discipline. So I got my box, right? And I started my process. Now I haven't started any of the products that I'm going to be using. I haven't started them yet, but let me show you how God works. I was looking for some stuff because I knew what I was getting ready to do. I knew I needed to increase my nutrients. I knew I needed to have supplements that would fill in the gaps that I'm not getting from food. Even if you eat all of the right food, there are still things that you're not going to get, because you can't eat enough of the food to get everything that you need for your body, right? So I knew I needed some things. I knew that I was going to need some things for this journey, for this transformation. And today, I want you to get ready for the unveiling of the box, right? The unveiling of the box, some things that I'm going to be using to help me on the journey. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I spent a lot of money doing transformations. I spent a lot of money on products. I spent a lot of money. I've spent a lot of money every month in order to do my physical transformation. Thank God that's not what I'm doing now. Like, I literally found stuff that was reasonable, right? So this is my unveiling. So I'm just going to kind of share with you what I have, what I'm using, and how I'm going to be using it. And then you guys will be able to follow me and see what happens as I'm using this stuff. Now look, this is the first one. E3, energy, endurance, and electrolytes. Now I'm not going to lie to y'all. On this water fast, I may have to add this in, right? Just because my body, I've got some stuff that I've got to do, and I need my body to work with me. So I may add this in just so that I can have the energy that I need and I don't dehydrate, right? Even though I'm drinking water, there's some things that I need, right? So I think I'm going to add this in today, right? Because yesterday I was struggling and I could not get done things that I needed to get done. I can't afford to do that today. I've got to get this stuff done. And this is a way that I can do it. E3 is energy, endurance, and electrolytes. So it's full of electrolytes. You can use it before you work out and after you work out, during your workout. So it's designed to give you what you need without sugar and without a lot of calories. Let me see. There's only 25 calories per serving, 25 calories. So low calories, but energy and endurance, okay? And electrolytes so that you don't dehydrate. So this one I'm entering in today, okay? This is the next one. It's a multivitamin, right? It's a multivitamin, and this multivitamin is a bioactive complex, which means that when you take it, it's more bio-ready, right? So it can go into your body and go to work. Well, I need some vitamins while I'm doing this fast, because I cannot be out here fasting and not have the necessary vitamins that I need. It's full of vitamins, and I would read the list to you, but it's small. Okay, so I can't read it. There's a version for women and there's a version for men. There's one for each, okay? So this goes into my situation today, right? Magnesium complex. We underestimate our need for magnesium, and this magnesium complex helps to add the magnesium that you need. Hold on. Baby, this next one, factor 4. Factor 4 is something that's designed to help with your heart support, your joint and organ health, promotes immune health, and it supports healthy circulation. It helps with your focus, with your clarity. It's got the omegas in it to help with your brain. Factor 4, okay? D3K2, women, particularly when we are in a menopause stage, but women, period, right? We tend to have a deficit of vitamin D and K, right? Not just women, men too, but women really have it. So the D3K2 provides us with vitamin D and vitamin K that our body needs so that we're not missing that. Okay, hold on. I know y'all like, darn, that's a lot. Hold on, y'all, to wait though. The super reds, right? The super reds, cardiovascular health, circulation, sexual health, helps with the blood flow, brain and cognitive functions. So this is like, it gives you the things that you get from like beets and stuff that you don't want to, stuff you want to, yeah. Corey said, can you put on your magnifying glass? I want to know what's in the vitamins if it's possible. Listen, if you want to know what's in the vitamin, I can send you a link and you can watch it and see everything that's in it and stuff. And you can read it at your own time on your leisure so that you can really investigate it, right? So the super reds, really good for your body. And you just add 1 serving to 8 ounces of water, mix and enjoy, right? You can also add it in a smoothie, okay? Speaking of smoothies, y'all, listen. I believe in smoothies and I believe in stuff that I can put in a smoothie and I don't got to drink it all. Right? So, yeah, babe, that nasty stuff that we don't really like to eat, right? Yeah. Super greens, immune protection, energy and recovery, stress support, digestive health. I have to have super greens because I'm not regular. I'm not regular. I need help with that. Like, even if I eat a bunch of green stuff, it makes me a little more regular, but I'm gonna need these super greens to help me with that. Again, 1 scoop, mix it in and go. All this going in my smoothie. Wait a minute. And then we've got essential aminos. They support muscle strength and function, boost stamina and recovery, and promote energy and focus. This is a delicious fruit punch flavor, right? So this is designed to help you with the amino acids that you need. Amino acids are what get broken down when you're working out, right? So it is giving you the amino acids that you need. It's a lot of aminos in here. Again, if you want to know all of the details, I can give you a link so that you can check it out. There is an organic coffee for the coffee drinkers, fiber for weight management, maca for mental clarity, and green tea for brain functioning. So all of that is in the coffee. I know I love coffee. Y'all see me drink my coffee every day. I'm struggling because I'm not drinking my coffee, right? But it has all of that, and it is 10 calories. This stuff is low calorie, right? This is the magic, though. I was getting ready to order something, right? So I was looking for something. I was looking for me a protein because although protein is key to muscle development, okay? Protein is key to muscle development and to burning fat. Our problem is we want to try to do stuff without protein, but protein works for us, okay? So this is a protein powder. It is a plant-based protein powder. So it's not meat. Everything that I'm talking about is organic. It is organic. It is, hold on. This has plant proteins and all essential amino acids. This one is vanilla. It has pea protein, which tone muscle and support weight management. Hemp protein, which rebuilds and restores muscles and joints. Fermented protein, which is maximum digestion and faster nutrition absorption, and amino acids build and maintain lean muscle. I told y'all that. Y'all think I don't be knowing nothing about it. If you want the link, put link in there and I'll send you the link, right? So it is a plant-based protein, right? And I was getting ready to get one. I found one. When I tell you it is like half the price, no, like 60 to 70% cheaper than what I was getting ready to get. Everything that you see is cheaper than what I was getting ready to get from somewhere else. In fact, I ordered something, I'm getting ready to send it back, okay? Because 3 months of it was like $100 and some, right? 3 months of this stuff, maybe looking at 70. I'm talking about, it was like $170, $180. I'm talking about, this is the kind of difference I'm talking about, okay? All right, so what else? Oh, this is the amino acids in the lemon lime. So there's lemon lime and there's fruit punch, right? So then let's deal with pain. Let's deal with pain, because you know we be having pain and stuff. You know, we be stressed out, we be having anxiety and stuff. So CBD oil. One of the highest grades of CBD oil. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I've bought CBD oil. I've bought it. And it tends to be expensive. This is the cheapest CBD oil I've seen, and especially for the strength. We've got 1,500 milligrams, right? It's full spectrum CBD. This is the natural flavor, but we also have the peppermint flavor. You can drop it in tea, you can drop it in a drink, or you can just stick it under your tongue, like however you choose to take it. 1,500 milligrams, 1,500 milligrams is going to help relax you, relax your anxiety. This is not THC, it's CBD. So you get the benefits of the CBD without the THC. Okay, all right. We got 1,500 and we've got 750 milligrams. Right? So you can do 750 milligrams or 1,500. A lot of times when people have a lot of pain, they need the 1,500 milligrams. And sometimes they need like a couple of times a day to help with the pain. It is all natural. It is not a drug. It's not addictive. You don't have to worry about that stuff, right? My baby said no munchies, right? And then we have the 300 milligram CBD for pets, okay? Look, y'all know these animals be needing support too, right? So skin. Y'all always be talking about my skin. Y'all talking about my skin now. Hold on, wait a minute, because y'all about to see it blow up. So we have instant use, right? It is a face cream. We gonna see. It tightens the skin, put it on, tightens the skin up, tightens and tones the skin, lifts the skin. I'm going to do one side and see the difference. Okay, so I'm going to let y'all know. And then we have Ageless, which is an anti-aging serum. And what it does is it basically restores the things that we need in our skin to keep us looking young and supple. It's not just for women, because men, some of y'all's faces be, listen, My husband talking about we going to be swole. I want to know the reason for your glow. It's water. It's the water, sir. So y'all see all these products, right? Y'all see all this? Y'all see all this stuff that I just showed you, right? I told you I spent like, I want to say it was about $180, $170, $180 for 3-month bottle supply of something. $180. 180. Y'all see all of this, right? All of this. Everything I can need. Stuff for me, stuff for my husband. Everything. I got all of that. How much y'all think? How much y'all think it cost me? How much y'all think that would cost? Because I'm just curious. Because I know that I've started fitness programs and weight loss programs. Like, you know, not that cheap, Lisa. Not for all of it. Not for all of it, 95. No, not for all of that. Not for all of that. No, April said 120. For everything? For all of this? 120? Them folks will be giving stuff away. How many things is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This about 20 products. This 20 products. I don't know where y'all get 20 products for $139. I don't know where. Corey said $375. Jackie said $500. Most things that I've done in the past to get all of this, I would have paid $1,200. It would have been $1,200. I've done a lot of stuff, right? It would have been $1,200, $700, right? For all of this, yeah, that's not how much it costs. What I'm gonna tell you is, this is the cheapest that I've ever gotten this amount of product ever in my life, and the variety and how everything works together. So I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff. If you want to know more, you can ask for the link. I'll send you the link. You can check it out. It may be something that you want to use, or you may find some products that you want and you can get them. You may not. I'm going to be using them on my 90-day transformation. I'm actually participating in a 90-day challenge. I already was doing a 90-day challenge. And so I just came alongside a couple of amazing people that I absolutely love. I've known them for a very long time. And we're going to do this together. I am serious about this. I'm serious about this, and I'm excited to use these products. I'm excited to, get my body functioning the way that it was designed to function. I'm excited to be exercising. In the challenge, we're going to be sharing recipes. We're going to talk about workouts. We're going to be an accountability group, a support group, all of that. You don't have to use the products to be in the group. You can join the group, but I'm using the products. That's all I'm saying. So you can use one, you can use more than one, you can use whatever you want. But I am adding in these supplements to my daily living because I need to live at maximum capacity. I'm a newlywed. I want to live a long time. I want to be able to enjoy my husband. So all of these are, not all of them, but even that CBD oil, sometimes I need that, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you when my anxiety be like, need to come down. So I'm excited about it. But if you put link in, I'll make sure I get you the link and you can check it out. You can see if there's something there that you want, something there that you think would be beneficial for your health. You do not have to sell it. You do not, let me say that again, you do not have to sell it. You do not have to sell it. I want to make sure that I let you know that. If you're interested in doing that, you can, but you don't have to. For me, I believe that anything that I do that I know I'm going to be sharing with other people, I believe that I should make money from it. Wait, I just think that it just makes sense. So I'm excited about it. And I wanted to unveil that to you guys. I know this. This is what I know. I had prayed for something, right? I prayed for something. And other people had sent me a link about this. I didn't look. I'm like, I'm good. But I know this man of God and his wife. I know them. And I know that I know how they roll. I know their character. I know their integrity. I know them. Know them. And if I'm going to do something, I need to do something that I believe in, but I also need to do it with people that I believe in. And I know that we have a kingdom agenda. So the apostle and I have locked arms, and we are taking this journey. We're taking the journey as couples. I'm excited about that. I love having couple friends. That's an amazing thing to me. I've always wanted couple friends, and in previous relationships struggled with having and finding couple friends. But we've been finding couple friends where we can just lock arms and do life together, which is an incredible experience. So I'm excited about that. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys take the journey too. You want the link? Let me know. If you want to join us on the 90-day journey, the 90-day challenge, put 90 days, and I'll make sure I give you the link for the group so that you can go on the challenge journey with us. Yay! Charlotte got her balls. Yay! Yes. Make sure you share the pictures with me. I'm excited about it. Y'all, listen, I'm going to say this, and I need y'all to hear me. I'm coming for my destiny. And I'm not going to let anything or anyone stop me, not even me. So pay attention. And I'm so glad because sometimes I look at my wedding pictures and I'm like, oh, I should have put a garment on under my wedding dress because my stomach is just sticking out there. I was looking at my pictures from the affirmation and I'm like, oh, I should have put a garment on because my stomach is sticking way out there. But I'm glad that it's sticking out there so that people can really see where I was. And looking at that sometimes is challenging for me because I know that that's not just, it's fat, right? It's belly fat. Some of that is from hormonal imbalance, right? Which is why supplements, so that I get my hormones in balance. But part of it is from the swelling that comes from irritable bowel syndrome and my body not functioning the way it's supposed to. So in order for my stomach to get flat, it's not enough for me to just work out. Like literally, I have to get my body functioning the way it's supposed to so that my bowels, my intestines don't swell. That's what you see. It's like my intestines swell. And it's difficult for me to navigate that because I don't like it. But because I don't like it, I've got to use discipline in working out, discipline in my eating, discipline in adding the correct nutrients to my life, getting the supplements that will help me to do that and pulling it all together. But I'm telling you, in 90 days, I'm not going to look the way I look right now. In 90 days, when I do a before and after, y'all going to be like, what? Now, I'm not trying to get as small as the picture where I had on the gold dress in the pageant. Matter of fact, that was Micah's prom dress that I wore in the pageant. It was her prom dress. My daughter's prom dress. I wore my daughter's prom dress in the wedding. That tells you how small I was. I was small. I was low. Okay, I ain't trying to get that low. But it just goes to show that I know how to do this. I've done it. I just want the lifestyle that I'll be able to maintain so that once I do it, I'm able to maintain it and keep it. Listen, and I still pulled a fine husband. One thing about me though, boy, I'm fine thick and I'm thin small. I'm fine either way, baby. I'm just finna be fine. Yes. So I'm excited. My baby talking about tiny, okay? So listen, if you guys want to join me, put 90 in the comments, and I'll get you the link for the group. If you want the link for the supplements, if you want to know more about the supplements, then put link in and I'll get you the link. Y'all, what I'm going to tell y'all is this. Baby, God is trying to get us together, all the way together. All the way. Health-wise, mind-wise, spirit-wise, just emotion-wise, financially. He's trying to get us all the way together. I don't know about you, but I need that all the way. I need that. So it means that I have to do some things a little different. And that is that unveiling. Now, that unveiling isn't difficult. But the other unveiling, baby, fight through it. Because when you can get through that unveiling, you can get through unveilings like this. Okay? Look, you guys, I absolutely love you all. I love you all. If you want to sow a seed, you can sow a seed at Cash App $DRV Johnson 777. Cash App $DRV Johnson 777. Welcome to the cut. Day 1 was cleansing. Today was unveil. And tomorrow will be transformation. I'm excited. Y'all excited? Did this help anybody? Let me know if this helped you. Let me know if this helped you. Y'all know that's what it'd be about for me. Can I help one person? If I can help one person with my transparency, if I can help one person with the live, if I can help one person, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. My baby said, help me. Yes, was all on my toes. Corey said, yes, indeed. So motivating. Amen. Praise God. God is good, y'all. He wants us to live our best life. He really does want that for us. He wants it. So it requires discipline on our behalf. We just got to do it. We got to make the decisions, make the change, allow ourselves to be transformed. First the cleanse, then the unveiling, then the transformation. Look, I got to go. I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an incredible, amazing, and epic day. Be blessed. Mwah.